Have you ever heard about Jesus, but you weren't really sure about who he was exactly? In this video, I'm going to share 5 essential parts of who Jesus really is. So the first way is that Jesus was a representation of who God was in a human form and on earth. So in John 1, it says that the Word was God, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So the Word is another term that was being used for Jesus. So it's like Jesus was God. It says in John 1. So he was a representation of God on earth. And the second way is that he spoke words and his followers wrote them down. So Jesus did not write anything whatsoever. Everything that he said was recorded by other people because they were so astonished and so amazed by his teachings that they were like, we got to write this down. And they were basically like, yo, I want to make history, so I'm going to write this down because I want to be in the history books and I want to be noted as like a really cool author. So I'm just going to write down what this super awesome dude is saying. So I'm going to write it down. And that's what they did. But nah, it wasn't like that because they really didn't want to follow him. Well, they did, but it wasn't easy basically. So yeah, that's kind of funny. So this Bible has questions on the side, and then those questions are answered based off of experts on the Bible. So if you're interested in checking out this Bible, it's going to be in the description. It's the one I use every single day, and it's helped me to get closer to God. So, excuse me. If you're interested, then check it out in the description. The like button if that's fascinating to you. And the third way is that he loved and served people, which started a worldwide movement that still exists to this day. So that's who Jesus was. He's like somebody that loved people so well that people were astonished by it, and then that just started a movement of what his followers do to this day. And different people distort this, but by and large, in general, this is what Jesus' followers really do. And if they're not loving, then they're not really following him, according to 1 John. So it says if people are really in God and in Jesus, then they love, and then if they hate somebody, then that means they're not really a Christian. They're not really a follower of Jesus. So that's what it says in 1 John. And so yeah, people's complete ideologies and understanding of life revolves around what he taught, including me, my entire life. I mean, not all the time because I sin, but overall, my entire life is based off of what he taught. So that's who Jesus is. And hit the subscribe button if you're a young Christian who wants to overcome inconsistency with God, because that's what happens on this channel. I help you overcome that. So hit subscribe if that's you. The fourth way that the fourth part about who Jesus is he's somebody that heals hearts and gives purpose to life. So that's what he did for me. He healed my heart physically. When I gave my life to him, he literally healed my heart, and it felt like it was being restored and renewed, it was being sewn up and knitted up. And it was just the most amazing, most powerful thing I've ever experienced, is because of what God did in my heart through Jesus. And both of them, I don't know which one, but they all work together. Jesus, God, and the Holy Spirit, they work together. So yeah, that's what Jesus did in my heart. And he's someone that heals brokenness. He can heal your brokenness in your family and your friends, anybody. He can do it with anybody. Doesn't matter what they've done, what they said. I said some crazy things to God, but he didn't care. He still healed me when I decided that I wanted to make him king of my life, Lord of my life. Then that's what happened. Hit the like button if you are enjoying this video so far. So the fifth essential part of who Jesus is he is someone that died on the cross. That's the capstone of what Jesus did. And if you want to know why exactly he did that, then watch this video right here on why Jesus died on the cross, and I'll see you over there. We gone.